holder for the kicking game, as there is a run from Coley, and he's going to get out to the 27-yard line. He's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to be a third and short for the Mater Dei.
Yeah, as you can see right there, Mater Dei executes a little bit of a wrap draw right there. Offensive line shifts to their right over on the top of your screen, and then McMahon fakes the pass and gives the ball to Coley, goes around over the left side and picks up a couple of nice yards.
So we'll call it about a third and 3.5 here. They're at their own 27 are the Monarchs, and they'll switch out to number 9, Chase Forrest. He's more of a guy that'll run out of the quarterback position, and there he goes. He takes off. He has room out to the right. He's got a first down out across the 32-yard line, down at about the 33. So we didn't talk about it in the pregame, but we talked about it on the way here, how Mater Dei would switch with Forrest and McMahon so far here tonight, and we see Forrest come in the game and pick up a key first down for the Monarchs.
Well, Chase Forrest adds a little bit of another dimension to the offense, another kind of a background figure in the Mater Dei offense, but nonetheless very essential. St. John Bosco looked like they had him dead to rights, but just as he pulled the ball, there was a nice hole open over the right tackle and a first down for Mater Dei.
I formation from Mater Dei, number 84, Justin Norbeck in motion. He's going to run the ball. That's Justin Allen running the ball over the 40 for a gain of about 9.
Well, then again, it's that toss play again. Probably been the most successful play Mater Dei has run all night. Left tackle right there does a nice job, which is Sam Bush, number 76, getting to that second level, paving a way for Justin Allen this time for a gain of 8.
You know, you see Jaleel Wadood out there on the field at the safety position in the secondary, but you can definitely tell that he is not 100% yet.
It's going to be something for the Mater Dei offense. Do they look to exploit that in the Bosco secondary?
Jaleel, a very talented safety and running back, has offers from Oregon State and Arizona State already. McMahon, screen pass, that is Jamison Field. He has room, and he's got a Mater Dei first down to the 45-yard line.
They're going to give him progress, Chris, and it's going to be a first down for the Monarchs.
He's really kind of spread the ball out tonight. He's gone to Little a lot. He's gone to Field a couple of times. Lockett's been a target. And, of course, Coley and Allen are beginning the majority of the carries. We have not seen J.C. Genova get a carry so far in this ballgame. He's more of a power back, got their first touchdown last week against Santa Margarita.
Well, you know, there's a lot of game left, Chris. We may see Genova at some point in this game. But McMahon...
Certainly in a short yard situation, they'll go to J.C. As under center, once again, McMorris out in motion. And they'll hand off to Justin Allen, who has some push behind the offensive line, and he'll get out to the 47-yard line for a gain of 2, maybe 3. They'll spot it at the 48. Well, coming up at halftime, after we're here about 5 minutes and 10 seconds left to play, we're going to have lots of scores from all around the CIF Southern section. Will also be recapping the first half and what we should expect from the second half. Stay tuned at halftime. Chris and I will have the scores from the Trinity League big game, Orange Lutheran Santa Margarita, and also Servite and J. Sarah playing tonight in the Trinity League as well. As McMahon will play action it. He'll go deep. Duarte was spun around, and good coverage that time from Wadood and Hale, both Lakewood transfers, but McMahon overthrowing that one a little bit too much that time, and it's going to bring up a third and 7.
I think right there was just a miscommunication. Looked like Duarte was running a little corner route right there, but McMahon was kind of hoping for him to come back in and run a post. So, I mean, he may have overthrown it, but it looked like it was more of a miscommunication. One of the few times you'll see this Mater Dei offense not on the same page.
A big third down. We'll go with McMahon at quarterback since you don't expect Forrest to run 7 yards over the Bosco defense here. McMahon back to pass. He'll step up. He'll go. That's a complete pass out to number 84, Justin Norbeck, the tight end. And they're into Bosco territory, and they have another first down.
Well, Norbeck picks up his second catch of the game, and it couldn't have come at a better time right there. Gives Mater Dei yet another first down. Bosco defensively is going to have to look for an answer for that play-action rollout because once again, just like in many years for Mater Dei, this play-action boot has been their #1 most effective play.
They're on the Bosco 42-yard line. Wadude's still in there, so we'll see what Coach Negro does with him tonight. Obviously, playing running back is a lot more strenuous on that foot rather than playing safety. You still have to cover a lot back there, but still not as much rigor at the running back position, as McMahon's going to get pressured, and he's going to fumble the football. And they're going to say Mater Dei recovered it, but being pressured, Malik Dorton coming from the right side. Malik has offers from Utah and Utah State, the junior defensive lineman, forcing Ryan McMahon to fumble the football. They're luckily recovered by a Mater Dei offensive lineman.
Well, you got to give props right there to number 69, Alex McCutcheon, being at the right place at the right time, because that could have very well been disaster for Ryan McMahon and Mater Dei right there.
McCutcheon, also a two-sport athlete, plays some baseball as well. Certainly some power. I've seen the kid play. He can hit the ball a long way. And you would expect that from a guy that plays offensive line. Once again, pressure from the Bosco defense. They're going to run a running back screen. That's Travion Coley. You saw Coley's moves earlier, and he's going to get himself down to the 40. He's still going to be about 8 yards short of the first down, but certainly a big gain, and 3rd and about 7 here for the Monarchs.
Well, that right there eliminates that fumble, and instead of being 16 yards from the first down, now it's 8, so it's somewhat manageable if you're Mater Dei.
And obviously Mater Dei, big receivers. You got to look when you're talking big receivers. Nicholas Little, we said the guy was 6'5", a senior, transfer, and you might want to look for him on this play right here. Heads up with Chandler Hawkins. McMahon, back to pass. He'll look for Little, and he'll throw it incomplete. Great coverage that time from Chandler Hawkins. Another transfer, this time this guy transferred from J. Sarah, but this time a 4th down for Mater Dei, and I would expect them to punt here, and it looks like their punting unit will come out. Is that McMahon at punter?
Yes, it looks like we have Ryan McMahon back to punt for Mater Dei.
See if there's a trick play at all here. He will punt it, and he'll boot a good one, actually. That's going to go inside the 10, or it's going to bounce out at the 15, but a good punt this time from the quarterback, Ryan McMahon, and Bosco will take over at the 19-yard line. When we come back, Bosco will have the ball at their own 19, Bosco 10, Mater Dei 7, with 3 minutes here to go in the second quarter. Welcome back here to the Santa Ana Stadium. Huge Trinity League matchup. Bosco leads here 10-7 with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Remember to stay tuned for halftime, as there is a run from Walker, who escapes a couple of tackles in the backfield. It's going to spin out for a gain of about 6.
Well, it looked like Mater Dei, Soleil Sealau, number 61, looked like he had him back in the backfield, but Walker, not quitting, just breaks a tackle and able to pick up a very healthy first down gain of 7.
2nd and 3 here. Rosen out of the gun. They're at the 26. In motion is A.J. Holman, and they'll go back to pass. Rosen going over the middle. He fires a bullet, and it is dropped by Arlandis Hinton, who had all green in front of him.
No question about it. I think he had his eyes on pay dirt right there in the end zone, but didn't quite keep his eyes on the football long enough. So it looks like they're going to have to replay 3rd and 3.
We've seen a couple of drop passes coming back to haunt Bosco. Obviously, they're 7-0 on the football field, but last week, if they would have caught in all their passes, it probably would have finished off J. Sarah in 4 quarters.
Well, you can't get a touchdown without having possession of the football, so now it's just a matter of keeping the eyes on it and tucking it in.
We'll see what Rosen does here on a 3rd and about 4. And looks like Bosco's going to call a timeout here, and it will be a timeout from Negro's team. With 2:23 here to go in the second quarter, it's the Braves 10, the Monarchs 7. We'll be back.
Interested in learning more about Mater Dei? Number 3, School Community, first hand. Expect the families invite to schedule a shadow day for East soon, or a family tour of the Mater Dei campus. Each line interested in attending Mater Dei will invite to join us for Visit Day on Thursday, November 15th, from 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Come spend part of the day at the Mater Dei campus. Exciting event presented by Mater Dei students. Future Monarchs in grades 5 and 8 are invited to attend Learn to Lead on November 11th, a day-long leadership training event at Mater Dei High School. Visit materdei.org/learn-to-lead for more information. Our color guard team took first place at the sport competition last weekend. Congratulations, color guard team. Coach Rebecca Greenberg.
Back here, Bosco at a 3rd and 4. Bosco leading Mater Dei 10-7 here with 2:23 left to go in the second quarter, as they'll go to Darren Walker, who's going to be stopped short of the first down. And now it's going to be about a yard short. And
it looks like Coach Negro and the Braves are going to punt this football away.
Rosen didn't seem too happy about that one. Fourth and short. You know, Bosco has a lot of weapons to go in the backfield there, but you want to play it safe right here in such a close ball game and such a key matchup.
Yeah, it comes down to field position, because you got to look at your possibilities, whether or not if they make it. It's a field position game.
R.D. Cole with a rugby-style punt that's going to be caught, and it's going to be fielded by number 21, Jonathan Lockett, and he'll be taken down at about the 41-yard line, so a return of about 6 yards there. A pretty good punt that time from Richard Cole. Yeah, 1:35 left to go here in the second quarter. Bosco 10, the Monarchs 7. We'll be back from Santa Ana Stadium. Mater Dei back on offense. Ryan McMahon out of the gun. They take over at their own 42. Pretty good field position, but only 1:34 left to go here before the half. Out of the gun, they'll hand off to Coley, and Coley will be taken down after a gain of 3. Malik Dorton on the tackle.
Dorton does a nice job racing down the line of scrimmage and catching Coley before he was about to bust another big gain open for the Monarchs.
And realistically, for Strader's range, you really just got to get inside the 30-yard line. I know he missed the chip shot earlier, but he certainly has a great leg, as that is a complete pass out to number 18, Thomas Duarte, but a huge hit leveled on by Nigel Hale. And a minimal gain right there for the Monarchs. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 7 on the play.
Well, that right there is your textbook open field tackle, Chris. Does a nice job keeping his head outside and not letting the offensive player, in this case Duarte, get free for big yardage.
And Duarte, a big guy, 6'3", 225. You know, he's not the easiest guy in the world to take down, going on Nigel Hale, who's 5'10", 165. As Mater Dei has called a timeout, 1:06 left, the clock stops there. They're at about a 3rd and 6 on the 46.
Well, it looks like right now it's a 3rd and 6 for the Monarchs. They got 2 timeouts. Well, let's also look at the other side of the equation here. If Bosco is able to force a 4th down, they also have 2 timeouts to possibly get into field goal range for Budrovich.
That certainly is a possibility, but first things first, they got to stop the Monarchs right here. And knowing Rowlandson's, past here at Mater Dei, you wouldn't be surprised to see him gamble and go for it on 4th down if they get a little bit closer to the sticks. McMahon back to pass. McMahon almost has it intercepted by Chandler Hawkins. He just missed that one, and that's going to bring up 4th down for the Monarchs. And we'll see what Mater Dei will do here, and it'll be a punting situation once again for the Monarchs.
Well, right there was just a case of the ball being overthrown a little bit from McMahon. But Bosco's going to get the ball with 2 timeouts left and just a little bit over a minute to go in this half.
This time, Tim Strader back to punt.